All right. I have some instructions for you.
Yes.
Remember he was teaching you about drinking and eating a while ago?
Yes.
Thank you.
So we have that.
This is my son's big
Yeah.
thing. I have this,
Yes, ma'am.
and my son does this every day.
Yes, ma'am. We have this 1 hour rule. Remember he was teaching you about the 1 hour rule?
Yes.
Drinking any liquids during meals dilutes digestive enzymes.
Right.
So we have a breakfast. The time for breakfast is 7 to 8,
Okay.
12 to 2 for lunch, and 6 to 8 for dinner.
Perfect.
So there's a reason why we have to have 4 to 6 hours of interval between each meals. It's because our digestive system has a time frame. So for 4 to 6 hours, the food that you eat will be gone. The body
Right.
will be using it. So 1 hour before
Uh huh.
and 1 hour after your meals is when you drink your liquids.
Okay.
So 1 hour before breakfast, 1 hour before lunch, 1 hour after breakfast,
Uh huh.
1 hour before lunch, and 1 hour after lunch,
Right.
1 hour before dinner, and 1 hour after dinner.
Perfect.
So with that, you will have 6 to 8 glasses of liquids every day.
Perfect.
Okay. So the first we're gonna be taking, because 1 hour before breakfast, you see 2 cups here,
I
right?
like that.
So the first cup will be your apple cider vinegar with raw honey. So that is also applicable for you.
Yes.
So I
This
will
is a
give you
Nicholas
also a
thing.
copy later.
Oh, okay.
This
Okay,
is
so,
a Nicholas thing. He loves that.
So the mixture for the first cup will be on 1 cup of warm water.
Uh huh.
You have 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar with the mother, and 1 tablespoon of the raw and organic honey. So you mix them, just warm water. Best taken on an empty stomach 1 to 3 times a day. So if you wish, you can do that
Okay.
1 hour
Okay.
before each meal. So that will be your first cup.
Okay.
And the second cup, we have some recommendations for you.
Okay.
We usually combine the products, so it will give you more synergistic effect. So the second cup in the morning, we really recommend warm or hot in the morning.
I like warm or hot.
So the second cup, which is this, we have this longevity.
Okay.
It has 9 herbs, and it's really, really good for a lot of health problems.
Absolutely.
Okay, 1 cup, 1 tea bag, because that has 20 tea bags. 1 tea bag can make 3 cups. So
Oh.
all you have to do is for a 1 cup, hot water.
You're
Okay,
very
I
good.
know, I was just gonna say the same thing. You're right, really good upside down.
All right, so thank you. And then all you have to do is just for the longevity, LT,
Uh huh.
you just have to dip 25 times on your hot water.
For a cup, like a.
Yes,
you know,
ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, every cup. So you will be doing that, and then you save your tea bag,
Uh huh.
and then 1 hour before lunch,
Uh huh.
you're gonna make another one.
Okay.
1 cup hot water, HW, just make a shortcut.
Uh huh. And then
LT 25.
with the
times.
same tea bag.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
The same tea bag.
Okay.
At the same
Same
time,
thing.
just one cup
Okay.
hot water, LT 25 times.
Okay.
And then my dad wants to recommend this strengthened metal.
Uh huh.
This strengthened metal is also known as the strengthened lung,
Okay.
because lung is metal in the
Mhm.
okay. So these indications are the following: feeling weak in the chest
Yeah.
with shallow breathing,
Yeah.
perspiration with slight physical
Yeah.
effort, sensitivity to coughing,
Perfect.
shortness of breath,
Yeah.
wheezing, coughing with or without phlegm, dryness of the nose, throat,
Perfect.
okay, so larynx and bronchi.
Mhm.
So susceptibility to common cold, flu, and respiratory allergies,
Okay.
enlarged lymph nodes associated with allergies or
Perfect.
infectious bronchitis,
Pharyngitis.
pharyngitis, and rhinitis,
Okay.
grief or depression with soreness, heaviness, and
Constriction.
constriction of the chest.
Awesome.
So, you need 30 drops.
Okay.
Instruction here: 30 drops 2 to 4 times a day.
Okay.
So it's really easy. So all you have to do first is shake it. This
Okay.
is just a sample.
Right.
And then sometimes because it's new,
Right.
there's a hard particle
Right.
stuck at the tip. Just hit it with a pin or a needle,
Uh huh.
and then empty the dropper,
Right.
and then squeeze.
Right.
Whatever you get from one squeeze, that's 30 drops.
Oh,
That's half
okay.
the dropper, so you don't need to count it. So
Perfect.
the name is SM or strengthened metal.
Okay.
On your solution of the longevity, you
Mhm.
will just add strengthened metal 30 drops.
To the T.
Yes, ma'am. So this will be your second cup. The first cup is the apple cider vinegar.
Uh huh.
The second cup is this. So you'll have 2 cups, yeah. So that
Okay.
will be for the three times a day.
Okay.
Also.
Now I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
In between any of it, there's no water intake. There's
During
no-
meals,
No.
I'll discuss it. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's
Oh.
yeah.
That's after.
Yes,
I got
ma'am.
it. I got it.
Okay, during your meals, try to avoid drinking any
Right.
liquids.
Right.
Just make sure you chew your food properly because
Right.
the first process of digestion is chewing. So
Right.
that's why we have 32 sets of
Right.
teeth. Every time we have a meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Uh-huh.
this is what's supposed to be on your plate.
Right.
So half of your plate will be made of fruits and vegetables.
Right.
More vegetables, as you can see the ratio.
Yeah.
More vegetables
Yeah.
and fruits. If you don't have a regular exercise program, just avoid eating banana. Banana is really bad. It can cause you a lot of problems.
Okay.
Okay. So it can cause you. The worst is the phlegm and mucus. Because
Ah.
that's why you will be
Taking
having
banana out of your diet.
respiratory, digestive,
Ah.
and circulatory
Have you been
problems.
having banana?
You know what? I haven't, but I did have one like the other day because I just like wanted a banana, and I was eating banana in my oatmeal,
Mhm.
so I'm not gonna do that anymore.
And then
Okay.
banana is also hot for
But-
the body.
Yeah, and it's also makes your blood sugar.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It's
yes.
also here. The glycemic
Yes.
index is off the chart.
Yes.
Constantly creating a rapid raise
Yes,
of blood sugar.
banana's
that
not
can-
good for.
Yeah, for diabetics.
No.
Anyone with a weight problem is totally forbidden to eat banana.
Well, that would be me.
And me.
The reason why is because banana is too thick. So
Right.
it usually grows in tropical places. So
Right.
it's hot, and then you perspire in that place,
Right.
In that area, especially in our place in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
We perspire. That's why if you eat banana, you perspire. There's no problem. But here in El Paso, we don't sweat. So the
Or not
heat is
enough.
being it's just inside
Right,
us.
right.
So that's why we're creating a lot of health problems. That's why
Right.
it says here banana is causing all kinds of
Absolutely.
problems. And then on the other side, we have the grains and proteins.
Not a problem.
So with the grains, just make sure they're dark, they're whole, they're
Right.
as much as
Absolutely.
possible.
Absolutely.
And then for the proteins,
Yep.
avoid a lot of red meat.
Yeah. I'm vegan, so I would eat the beans, the peas, the nuts, and the seeds.
All right, that's good. And then on the other side, we have the soda.
I don't drink soda, so you don't even have to talk to me
That's
about
good.
that.
So every
10
time you drink the
years.
soda, you have to drink 32 glasses of water.
Yeah, no,
Really
I don't.
bad.
Soda's not in my
And
diet.
then here in the grains, instead of
Uh-huh.
eating white potatoes,
Yes.
we recommend sweet potatoes.
Absolutely.
White potatoes
Absolutely.
gives us a lot of health problems.
Yes,
Okay, it's also
Yes.
like eating white sugar.
I
white-
agree. I agree.
And then the best position for sleep, now that you have that you will be able to
Yeah.
breathe well, the best position is this. Probably just a little bit elevated in your neck,
Okay.
but this is usually the best position for sleeping because
Okay.
you have to put a bolster behind your
It's good for your back.
your
Knees.
knee. Once your knees are flexed, your back will naturally
straight.
relax
Relax.
on the mattress.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the only position wherein both lungs expand well. Okay, if you're on your side, you're putting a lot of pressure on one lung. When
You're
you wake
right.
up in the morning,
You're right.
you have a lot of issues with pains,
Yeah.
straining,
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of stuff. All right, so the wine, this is 105.
Okay.
And
I'm
then
gonna take
105.
it. Okay.
Just 30 ml a day, 1 hour
Put that
before you
put that
sleep.
on there somewhere.
Yeah, I will write it here.
Yeah.
So that will be here at 9.
Okay.
Okay, so the wine, the name is the Nature's Herbs Plus.
Okay.
Okay, so 30 ml
Before bed.
per day. Yeah. What?
Okay.
Tablespoons.
So we have
That's what a tablespoon is.
if you have a measuring cup, that will be better, like a shot glass.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the thing is, this is really good. The Nature's Herbs.
So it tastes good on
glass.
top of that.
Yes, ma'am.
It tastes well.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Do
good.
I just chug it or do I
Yeah.
sip it or
You just chug it.
chug it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here, remember, there's 1 hour after your meals.
Right.
There's another cup, right?
Ah, okay.
So whatever glass, whatever you want to drink, except for soda. I know you don't drink soda,
Right.
but the best time to drink your coffee is, in case you're drinking coffee, is 1 hour after your meals.
Okay.
Your meal, your
A hot
breakfast.
drink.
Yes, ma'am. Either
Oh,
coffee.
because this
coffee.
is not coffee.
Yes, ma'am. No
Teas.
coffee.
Oh,
But
those aren't coffee.
the
Yeah,
reason
that's gonna be
why-
coffee.
The reason why we don't, like we encourage you not to drink coffee when you have an empty stomach is because once your stomach is empty, you will just absorb caffeine from the coffee. So caffeine will just give you artificial energy. So the whole morning, your body will think that you have energy, so you won't be able to
Right.
have. You won't be. You don't have the appetite to have breakfast.
Right,
And then you will just realize that it's probably like 2 or 3 in the afternoon when you start
right,
getting hungry, and then the whole afternoon you will feel tired
right.
because that's just artificial energy. And then if you keep on doing that, the body will just produce
Right.
insulin. Time will come that you will have diabetes type 2 because you don't provide properly
Right.
on your pancreas needs. So 1 hour before after breakfast,
I
1
get my
hour
coffee.
after lunch, 1 hour after dinner. So whatever you want to drink, you can have your shakes,
Right.
you can have your tea or whatever.
Okay, but only two.
Uh,
Only two.
so in between the 9 and 11,
Yeah.
you can have another cup or glass, whatever beverage you want to take.
Uh-huh.
And in between 3 and 5, you can have another one. That makes it 8.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So that's our natural the requirement of our body.
So this right here, NH.
Yeah, the
That's
nature
this.
serves
That's it,
wine.
bedtime.
Okay, so that's my 9.
You can have the shot, and you can have a glass of water.
I'm gonna put PM so that you know it's at night.
Yeah.
So this is the one here in the list
Right.
is at 6.
Uh-huh.
This one is at 11, and this one is at 5. So whatever is here, that will be on this time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
6,
So there will
11,
be
and
one,
5.
And then the best time to sleep is at 10.
Right.
We have to be asleep by 10 because we have what we call a cellular repair time. By 10 to 2, that's when our pineal gland, which is found
I
in the
sleep
middle of the
straight from 10 to 2.
Mm-hmm. That's
And I
good.
wake up at 2.
Yeah, that's good. And then you pee. Or,
I pee, yeah. I
and
pee
then you
here.
sleep again.
Yeah, and then I go to sleep again.
And then the best time to be awake is 30 minutes before the sun rises. So that would be like about 5:30 to 5:45.
I usually do wake up.
And
early.
if
I just
possible, try to be out on your front or backyard. Because that time you can hear the birds chirp. It means that there's a certain energy coming out from the ground in the ozone, which is vital for human needs. So the repair of our body takes about 10 to 2 in the morning, and then the energy that the body needs is about 30 minutes before the sun rises. So you can stay in your front yard or
30
backyard.
minutes before the sun rises, write that down somewhere, like right up there. So.
Or you can take a picture in a book. We have a book. 30 minutes
That's okay. Just remind me.
before
Sunrise.
sunrise.
Look at you.
That's unbelievable.
Wake up.
Do you know how to write the other way, the normal way?
Oh yes, man.
Because it just blows my
Best
mind how
time
quickly he can write.
to wake up.
Okay, to wake.
Gosh, go outside on your back patio and
I
watch
know.
the sun. Right.
All right. So if you have any questions, you just feel free to call
Right.
us.
I need an appointment for next week.
Yes, ma'am. Next week. So your total. I will just make an appointment first.
Yeah, let's do an appointment.
That's your leaf better.
It feels much better. I shattered it into I don't know how many pieces.
So the
but
same time or?
I'm better. I'm getting there.
You can have the herb
Um,
that can make the healing go fast.
Your son was telling me that it's out. You're out right
Yeah,
now.
like
We'll be
what was
coming.
it? 3:30?
Yeah, your appointment was 3:30.
That sounds good.
The same time. Yeah, it's still
Okay.
meant.
Okay,
It's
good.
really meant for you. So Angela, no?
Yes.
Angela,
Monroe.
And your number is 474
Oh, no, that one's mine.
oh, no,
478
478
0322.
All right.
And-
Let me just get you.
Thursday works for you?
Yeah. That late.
Did my dad tell you that one time we had a patient from Colorado?
Oh,
He was on oxygen tank for
5 years.
5 years. We got him out of the oxygen tank. First treatment.
Wow.
So we just told him, can you take off your oxygen tank because you will be putting in the table.
Sure.
So the whole treatment, that was he was oxygen tank free. After the treatment, he went out. He wasn't wearing his oxygen tank. So we advised them to just because they come from Colorado, they intentionally came here just for the
Right.
treatment. So we told them just book a hotel for a week, and we will give you at least every other 2 days
Right.
schedule. So for the whole week, we scheduled him 3 times. So the first time he went out after the treatment with no
No
oxygen
oxygen.
tank, and then 2 days after they came back
He
without
had
the oxygen tank.
Oh, he
So he
didn't
said
bring
that the
it.
whole 2 days after the treatment, he didn't wear the oxygen tank. But they came a little bit early, so he went before there was a barber shop,
Uh-huh.
like 4 stalls away from us.
Uh-huh.
So he cut his hair. He had a haircut there without the oxygen tank. He came back. My dad gave him a treatment. He was still oxygen tank free until the 3rd treatment. No
Uh-huh.
oxygen tank. So the problem is when they went back to Colorado.
Well, yeah, because the altitude is higher.
Now the problem is, I think their kids are already waiting for him to die because of the
You got a
of
lot
this-
of trucks.
yeah, well, because of the
Business.
inheritance.
Ah.
I don't know if he's still alive, but the problem is he got poisoned, carbon monoxide poisoning inside his house. So somebody did it on purpose. So they wanted us to go fly to Colorado, but we were really busy because the friend that brought him
Right.
here.
Wanted to say, look how
Called
good
us.
he was.
Yeah, called us and he said that he was really fine until he got a carbon monoxide poisoning inside his house. So he asked
Never heard
us
from him anymore. I don't
if
know.
we could.
He's a millionaire.
They were gonna,
Show.
they're gonna pay for a ticket, but the problem is we don't have time because
Right. Well, you have so
Mhm.
many patients.
because that's the whole 1 month
Sure.
is almost full. So and then she said that when he feels better, they'll just bring him here. But we haven't heard from them lately.
Oh, they didn't kill him. He just got poisoned.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't know if he died or not.
we don't know. Nobody updated us. So that will be April 19th, 2018,
Yes.
Thursday
at
3:30 in the afternoon.
Perfect.
So just come here at 3:30.
Yeah.
Just wear comfortable clothes. Eat at least 2 hours before a good solid meal.
Okay.
Good
That's
solid.
not a problem.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem having solid meals. I'm hungry all the time with my prednisone.
So we help you get out of the prednisone. The next time, I think I need to recommend you some glutathione supplements because that will really help you cleanse
Mhm.
your whatever is there in your system. So
Mhm.
maybe on your next treatment,
Okay.
that's really good because glutathione is like a liver detox. So that we'll just do that next time. Okay.
Okay.
So your total is 100 for the first time.
Yes, sir.
This is 105.
Yes, sir.
This is 20
Yes, sir.
and 40 for this one.
Perfect.
So your total is 265.
Will you take this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
265.
Whoa, I feel good.
Yeah, I told you.
That's
I'm
good.
telling you,
Once we're done feeding you, oh, you can do anything you want.
I can do anything. I can do anything. Seriously.
So
Seriously.
Edward, how much do I owe you? Thank you. I'll be back.
You come back
it's
to
fine.
the
If you already spent a lot, we'll just give it to you for a treat for bringing her
For
here.
bringing
Oh my
me.
gosh, are you kidding? And I'm gonna
For
call my
bringing
brother
me.
right now, he's gonna be so happy. My brother told us And we both forgot when she got out of the hospital, and we're both saying we should have come, she wouldn't have gotten so
Yeah,
sick.
very good. I see that.
Do you this is the receipt already?
Perfect.
Alright, ma'am. Hey, your card is there already, right?
Yes, I got my card.
Alright. And and this is my uncle Danny's my dad's brother's thing. He has a project here in El Paso.
Oh, the water.
Like water filters. So that's also one important thing that we need to.
Absolutely.
You know.
In case you're interested, his name is Danny. His number is
Oh,
there.
awesome. Thank you.
And he does free water testing, but you just make an appointment with him first.
Awesome.
Because here in El Paso, our water is really dirty.
Yeah, we have nasty water here.
This is for you.
And can I get one of the green ones too?
Yeah, sure,
for
sure.
my-
Oh, I almost forgot. Sorry. This is for you.
Okay,
Awesome.
I'm so excited to hear her breathing forward.
I've
This is a
been.
miracle. Yeah, that's how she's been breathing
Yeah, I
through.
know. I've seen a lot of them. I had a kid. He's only, how old was he? 20.
Oh yeah, we had another
Girl.
patient girl. She's young.
Yeah.
We got
But
to get her out.
yes, a hard time breathing, you know. So since she was small, she had problem with her body. So it got worse when she was 18 years old. So I was giving, she comes only once every 2 weeks, but she can take off her oxygen.
Wow.
I think right now she's fine now, because we haven't seen her for a while.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sending my husband in here
Thank you.
because he needs to come
Yeah, with
too.
the family because
Yeah.
you know.
My poor sweet husband, he's really, we call him our husband, but he's my husband, but he's our husband.
So this is gonna be for him, so you don't need to fill out
Oh.
to download the forms.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Thank
an
you.
awesome.
You
Oh,
just give
that's-
us a call for
him.
his appointment. And these are cards.
I need a bunch of
Thank
those,
you.
thank
You
you.
want some?
Yeah, I've got Edward's number saved from.
But for
He did me
giving
seven times.
people-
Yeah, to give people.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your help.